Greetings, fellow adventurers. You are watching Gamers Haven, where each episode is a journey through the wondrous realm of the human imagination. I am your host, the Curious Wanderer. This is Witcher 3, Part 19. And we are off to meet Baroness Lavalette and Voorhis at the Vagelbud's residence.
The city, but you're not scared, are you?
And I'm debating, for the sake of time, as much as I enjoy the sights here, I'm going to go ahead and use fast travel. That would be the Vagelbud's residence. Where is the closest, closest fast travel marker is the Seven Cats Inn. Get us a little bit closer. Now we're 600 some steps away instead of 900.
Not staring at the kids, you're scaring them.
Nah. I was thinking, Cunny of the Goose. I think there's actually a barber. Actually, I'm going to make a quick stop off. I know it's not important to the game, but there's a particular hairstyle I really want Geralt to be having. But so far, haven't gotten that hairstyle because of a drunken...
Why you are so strange?
Drunken barber. Nope. I think,
My dad doesn't like us very much. You know.
Oh, tired for some reason.
Maybe I was wrong.
To the bath to me. I'm feeling filthy somehow.
Hard to say.
Strumpet. Well, I thought there was a barber here. I suppose I'm wrong. There's an herbalist, which is nice. If I ever need to buy or sell herbs. Well, that was a nice waste of time. Oh, some dwarven spirit, some bread. Maybe not a complete waste of time. So the Seven Cats Inn is slightly closer to the Vagelbud's residence. So we'll fast travel there. And go ahead and make use of Roach here, if he'll appear. My guess is that there's too much water around for him to appear. Last I checked, and I know I've said this before in previous uploads, but it continues to baffle me. Last I've checked, horses are capable of swimming. Still no tail. This looks like a racing course here. The torches just flaring on as I approach them. What sorcery is this?
Well, another freak.
Oh, shut up.
Another freak.
Rich townsman. Let's just climb over because we're uncivilized freaks.
Not all appreciate it. The races are a privilege for the wealthy.
Some of the...
We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, managed to get here. Truth be told, Hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? I'm sure high-quality saddle would have some
Why
benefits.
not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I don't think it matters.
The gray mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Cahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
I don't care for this Vortis fellow. He comes across as very arrogant.
Giddy up. Go, go.
Don't spare the horse!
Oh, I'm not, believe me. Maybe I should have, maybe it does matter what horse you choose. This one seems to be running out of stamina.
I adore the speed, the rush of air! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Well, I've managed to stay ahead so far.
I adore the speed, the...
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Superior
Now,
racing
could I
saddle.
talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Polite fellow
Well, another freak.
for an arrogant Nilfgaardian. Hold on a second. I want to see what this superior racing saddle does. saddle. Oh, it's already equipped. No, superior saddle. I need the superior racing saddle. Got a whole bunch of mutagens and alchemy crafting items. Holy cow. Got a lot of stuff here. 50 stamina. Alright. I don't really care for the whole horse racing thing, but I must say I'm glad I did it, because I got horse blinders. Keep the fear level down when I'm doing combat on horseback. Alright, so greatly improved stamina. I'm glad I did that.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Well, he kind of is.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages. Any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
This Dandelion.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Consult with Zoltan. Return to Novigrad on your own. Or with Vortis and Baroness Lavaletta. Let's see what happens if I go back with them. Could be interesting.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Well then. Oh, come on, really? Get an in-game cutscene. Well, it's a nice view of the city.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I don't like that guy. I really don't. There's something about him just... Oh, Barber.
She never lies about seeing.
Unbelievable. A witcher in Novigrad. What will the priest say?
Oh, a barber.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
Need a trim.
And he's not drunk. Alright. Long and loose. Exactly what I was going for.
So long.
Alright. I like it better that way. Finally! A barber that's not drunk. You gotta hand it to the developers. This,
Well, another freak.
well,
Where are ya?
I don't know, if you think about it, cities in the past were not nearly as big as they are today because people's ability to travel great distances in a hurry was very limited. They didn't have cars back then. They had to travel on foot or by horseback. So, for the time period this is set in, it's a pretty good-sized city, even for a video game. This is very well designed.
Monsieur Sultan, you old bum. What's this? Haven't even drunk up. Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fair for her.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Meet Zoltan in the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. There's a bridge over there.
I met you
Whoa.
back there at Loch Marine.
See if I can repeat that. There was definitely a glitch here. So, if I am correct about what is coming here, you guys are all in for a treat.
My, what a freak.
So this is the Kingfisher.
See? The more I drink, the clearer I...
Okay. And I'm going to save right here because I do want to come back to the save to record the performance that we're going to be seeing. I want to make that a separate upload.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
This is an amazing sequence here. I'm not gonna talk. Just let you enjoy it.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish You flee my dream come the morning. Your scent, berry star, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you wink.
Well, minus the peculiar pauses, that was pretty incredible. Now this witch.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
She
I
seemed
wish to listen to music. Music!
She seemed very insistent when she said that.
World? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce... this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Trolls are not intelligent.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Damn it. Hope Dandelion gets out of this alive.
And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers, or tear out their tongues. Or both.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Level 14. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for checking out my channel. I am your host, The Curious Wanderer. If you liked what you saw here today, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. And I will see you on the next adventure. Happy gaming, everyone.